we starting?
Huh? Should we do cheers first?
Cheers.
Cheers.
So we wanted to come and do a video for you guys because I didn't get a chance to do like the traditional Christmas letter year and recap, but we feel like that 2018 was just such a monumental year for us. So many things happened, so many major life changes happened for us. And so we wanted to come on and just give you kind of like our highlight reel for 2018 for our family. So here we go. So our first kind of big thing that we did was this spring around March. And we wanted to remodel our RV. Well, actually it started with, I wanted to just change the curtains. And so we brought it home with the intention of just taking down the valances and changing curtains.
Yeah.
And it turned into like a full-blown, let's demo this, let's take this out, oh let's paint
the cabinets.
Yeah, let's paint the cabinets, let's put a backsplash. And so as you guys can just see from the pictures, it was a pretty big job, but we had a lot of fun doing it. One of the things we enjoyed doing is just working on like a project together. It lasted 3 weekends of working on it every single weekend. Before that it was really done. We just knew when we went out on our summer trip, we would just feel so much more comfortable and so much more at home making those renovations. So that was kind of one of our first like big events of the year. And then in April of 2018, we had kind of another big event. We were invited to be guests at an event called SellerCon, which is a very big kind of conference for people that sell on Amazon. And so both Ben and I were on a like a Q&A panel for people that are in business together, because we're in business together. And so that was a lot of fun. And then I was a guest speaker. And so that was a lot of fun being able to just present and share some of the things that have helped us with our Amazon-based business and propelled us towards success. And then we took the kids to Disney and just stayed, and then we got really sunburnt on the beach.
This white crack you got.
Oh my goodness, that was just it. And so here's the caveat. I bought sunscreen. I slathered everybody up. The sunscreen was not expired, but the sunscreen also did not work. And Ben actually ended up with like a small area with a 2nd degree burn. It was horrible. So yes, we now are like more cautious when it comes to beaches and the sun, but we had a great time in Florida, and that was this April of 2018. So, and then the big event, drum roll. So what happened in May, Ben?
In May, I finally quit my day job.
Yay! So we brought Ben home to work our business is full time. So that was super, super exciting event. Huge life change to have Ben home 24/7.
Definitely got to learn boundaries and a whole different
kicks me out of the office.
Problems. Yeah,
I had to get my own office downstairs.
Yeah, it just doesn't work having the same office together. It's good to have a little separation sometimes.
It was good. It was really good. It was like, it really was nice to have him home. And then just a few weeks after he left his day job, we took off in our RV for the summer. So we visited over 16 states in 42 days. And where was probably your favorite place that we visited?
I would say Myrtle Beach was
Beach was nice.
Or Washington, D.C.
D.C. was super fun. If you ever get a chance to go to Washington, D.C., we stayed at, it was called Capital KOA. It was in Maryland, right outside of Annapolis. And Annapolis was another really cool town. We really enjoyed Annapolis. We went sailing in Chesapeake Bay in Annapolis. So that was really fun and memorable. Our first time ever kind of on a big sailing schooner. The kids got to each take a turn at the helm.
Put up the sails.
Yeah, they got to help put up the sails, take down the sails. So that was definitely a a fun experience for the family. And we got to visit a lot of extended family that we haven't seen in forever. In September, we had another big change, which was super fun. And that was after being out in our RV all summer long, which we had a great time, but we started to realize some things.
It was a gas engine. These are first world problems too.
Totally first world problems.
But I mean, it was
tell
a
them
rough
about
ride.
Our first world problems.
Yeah, this we had a 2000 Pace Aero. It was our first RV, so it was a good starter RV, but we noticed that a gas engine being up front and just the chassis of it is an older chassis, and so it was a rough ride. So it was like you felt every bump, and you're yelling, and screaming at each other.
Not about yelling and screaming, but you definitely had to have the stereo loud if you wanted to hear music while you were driving, just because of the road noise. And then, like Ben mentioned, we even had a Safety Plus steering stabilizer installed in the front, which made a world of difference.
Yeah.
But it drove
fatiguing
differently than some other units. And so,
how many miles did we go?
Oh, goodness gracious. We went over 5,000 miles.
Yeah.
So we put a lot of miles on, and we had a lot of time behind the wheel. Both Ben and I drove. And so, we both noticed just kind of, how it handled and everything on the road, which wasn't horrible. But we just, after we came back and started considering, where this coming summer will be really more full-time, that we wanted something that we just felt was a little bit different. So, next, drum roll.
Dun, dun, dun.
We sold our RV and we bought a new to us RV. That's a diesel pusher. So we upgraded from our gas engine RV to a diesel pusher. So what we have now is a 2004 Fleetwood Discovery. It has the Caterpillar diesel engine. And it's on a Freightliner chassis. And so one thing we noticed immediately is that the front end of it is much more quiet because the engine's in the back.
Nice conversations up front.
Yeah, we don't have to
hear the motor noise,
raise our voices or blast the stereo super loud to hear music or anything like that when you're up front and driving. And then of course it drives completely different with it being on that Freightliner chassis. And so we were super excited to be able to get that purchased and, just go through. We just did the typical cleaning. I don't think we'll probably remodel this one because it's really nice as it is. There's really nothing else that I would really probably even really want to do with
stereo.
it.
We put a nice stereo in it.
It has a stereo in it. We upgraded the TV. It had the old kind of like tube style TV, with the big like backside. So, new TVs.
Flat screen and a Bose sound bar in it.
Yeah, I mean, a few things that are on the techie side, but So we're super excited to be able to travel more this summer. And so obviously you guys will see more of that come summer. So that was in September of this year. So another kind of highlight of something that we did this year. And then kind of just October through now, we've just really been focused on our Amazon-based business, and we've been doing more consulting with other Amazon sellers and coaching. And then we've built some courses. We've partnered with amazing.com to build some courses for Amazon sellers. And we were looking tonight just before we popped on to do this video to just kind of see where we're at for the year. And we are like super close to 2 million in sales this year with our Amazon business. And so we're like, fingers crossed, here we're recording this video. It's just a few days before the end of 2018. And so hopefully we'll hit that 2 million mark. We're not very far away from that at all. So we should be able to hit that 2 million in sales before the end of this year, which is super exciting because last year we were about 1.5. So that means that, we increased and we grew our business this year. So it was super exciting and fun. Hence why we've been able to kind of break off into doing some more coaching and teaching to be able to share with others the strategies we've used to grow our business. So that is our 2018 recap for everybody. And then stay tuned because we will be releasing kind of like our 2019 goals and our plans. And so we're looking forward to being able to share with you what we have planned and kind of what our goals are for 2019.